Hi, my name is Savannah, and I am doing my persuasive speech on Kim Kardashian and how she's morally unsound. These photos she released in Paper magazine in London were hashtagged Break the Internet in November 2014, meaning she wants to outdo every celebrity through the media using her provocativeness. Do you think these photos are classy or trashy? Kim did not get paid for these photos. She willingly sought out this photographer and outright offered to do them for free. This was all her idea. And you can see she did full frontal and her backside. Here's a picture of Audrey Hepburn, and here's a picture of Kim. Notice how they're both wearing pearls and her hair is up just like Audrey's. This is a woman who portrays herself as this classy young female who everyone apparently hates on. Why did she go for the Audrey Hepburn look? Is she trying to be the Audrey of this generation? Young women strive to be and look like Miss Hepburn, a beautiful, well-respected woman of the 50s. Audrey never did provocative photos like Kim, and everyone still, to this day, loves her. Why did Kim choose to go the extra mile? What is wrong with this picture that she chose to release to everyone? Kim has a pattern behavior. She is famous for her video that she leaked. It was a porno between her and Ray J. And after that, she did more backshot photos until she did the most recent one. So it's not the first time that we've seen her naked. She has very limited talent. She doesn't do anything positive with herself. She has a reality show and she posts pictures of her body. There's no acting whatsoever. She is morally bankrupt. She had a father who was one of the most high-profile, successful defense attorneys. Right there, Kim and her whole family would have been set financially. She had no excuse to not take the high road in life and learn from her father. But money wasn't enough for her. She wanted the fame that went with it. She wanted notoriety, and she chose the most biased way to get it. What separates her from any world-famous porn star at this point? She became famous getting laid on a viral internet feed. She could have been anything she wanted to be in life. And unfortunately, her daughter will have to suffer from these pictures. Her fame had got her a pornographic video, and the status she gained was continued self-sexual exploitation. The conclusion to this all was money, using her body to make it. And the result that became of it was the continued degradation of women's rights movement. As women, we've always wanted to be equal to men. Here's a video of somebody's negative comments of her pictures.
How's everyone doing out there? This is Dr. Ron Kelly. Welcome back to Minutes of Motivation. And as you know, every week I've got the hot topics for you. And this week, it doesn't get any hotter than this one because we're talking about Kim Kardashian. And she supposedly was going to break the internet this week by putting out her pictures. Some full nudity, completely butt-naked pictures, right? She put those kind of pictures out for a magazine layout that's coming out. Here's the deal, y'all. Now, I know Kim, and I'm going to talk directly to Kim on this one. Not like she's going to watch this, but who knows? Somebody may forward it to her, and she may watch it. So we're going to talk to Kim for a second here. Now, Kim, we know you made it on being sexy and your beauty and things like that. But you have gotten so big, your celebrity status is so big now to where you are a role model. No matter what kind of image celebrities try to have, at some point when you get big enough, you're a role model for all those young ladies that are out there on your website, following you on Twitter, watching every move you make. So it's finally time. Let's use these pictures as the time to step back and say, wait a minute, let me try to present a positive image. There is so much you can do with that big of celebrity status to influence influence all of these young girls out there. So you have to stop and say, wait a minute, I'm someone's daughter, I'm someone's wife, and most importantly, I'm someone's mother. She's the mother of a beautiful little girl. So you have to think about when that little girl, as she grows up, those pictures are there. You know, everything we do on the internet, y'all, is permanent. You can't hide it. They're going to be there. Her friends at school are going to say, hey, remember when your mommy was posing naked in that magazine? You have to think about that. A lot of times we focus on the popularity, on the money, and we don't think about the big picture. So it's time to reevaluate. The picture's already out there. We can't do anything about that. But from here on out, Kim, let's let this be the moment to make you realize that you are a role model and you can make a difference. And to all the parents out there, we got to control what our young daughters see. This type of material, the girls should never have to see anything like this. They should see nothing but positive images of females going to college, being college presidents, lawyers, doctors, professors. That's what they need to see. So we have to control what they see on the internet. The internet doesn't control us. We got to control the internet. So that's just a few tips for y'all. Since these pictures are so hot, everybody else wants to talk about them and show them. I want to take them and show the positive twist in what we can do. The damage is already done, but it's never over. It can always be fixed. So that's Minutes of Motivation for this week. I'm Dr. Kelly. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you look out.
And he's absolutely right. When you take those pictures and you exploit them to the whole world, she has to realize that those pictures are going viral to young girls that are my age, to young girls that are even younger than me. And we're basically telling them is that it's okay to expose your body like that. And men are just looking at you in a negative way. They don't look at you as Audrey Hepburn or a smart girl who has something going for herself. They right away just think in their mind sex and nothing more. You mean nothing to them. You mean nothing to nobody because you do nothing positive with yourself. This was something that somebody wrote on feminspire.com, a picture that Kim posted before her paper magazine photos. And this is just a self photo of her that was posted a couple weeks ago. Her dedication to marketing her body and gaining thousands of endorsements confuse our interpretation of inequality in America. How can a woman that uses her stupidity in a negatively perceived show earn one of the highest salaries of the year? How can our culture and media be addicted to following her every move, laughing at her trivial concerns? We blame America's lack of interest in intelligent media these days, but I think it is more complicated than that. She's become our modern-day Helen, our modern-day retelling of the face that launched 1,000 cameras. So every day it's people like Kim that will post these kind of things, and this is what our generation is becoming. That's the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, my audience is going to ask some.
Yes, hi, I was just wondering, her husband, the singer Kanye West, what was his reaction to her doing this photo shoot, the most recent one? How did he feel about it? How did he react to it? What was his perception?
Kanye West actually egged her on to do them. He told her that it was okay, and he actually posted her pictures on his Twitter and his Instagram and all that, so he was proud of her.
I was also interested in knowing what was her motivation for doing this round of pictures that she posted. Was it purely to get a set a record, like for the Guinness Book, you know, by getting the most visits to a website? Was there some other motivation for her to do these series of pictures?
As much as she wanted the attention, she claims that, you know, she did it because after she had the baby, she was so big when she was pregnant that it made her feel better about herself. It was all it's all in her ego, exactly. Like, so she says that she just did them for herself.
Why did she put them on the internet and things like that?
She just wanted the attention. She wanted to break the internet.
And who cares if she's lost the weight or not? It's ridiculous. But I also accuse the media, right?
They're
because,
yes.
I mean, there are other things going on. Do we have to see every day her pictures all over the place?
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
disgusting.
And that concludes my persuasive speech on how I feel about Kim Kardashian's break the internet paper mag photos. Thank you.